The Undead Legion is a military organization led by the Undead King, who has 7 generals called Abyssal Knights under his command. Each Abyssal Knight leads a division consisting of millions of undead soldiers, including Doom Knights, Death Knights, and Skeleton Captains. We have some information about specific members of the Legion, such as Lich Duraza, Genna the Berserker Demigod, and Orn the Night Slayer. The 6 major classes in the game come with unique inheritances granted by the deity of the class, which provide significant abilities to the player, such as increased defense, HP, and damage output. The inheritances are one of a kind and can be transformed into the class's main deity. However, there are limits to their use, as the player can only stay in their transformed state for 2 hours before going on cooldown for 72 hours. Monster tiers ranges from normal to God, with each tier representing a higher level of difficulty for the player to overcome. There are also special items, quests, and skills available in the game, such as the Undead King's Armor, Sworn Stalwart Gauntlets, and Dragon Awakened skill, which provide various benefits and abilities to the player. The character Deathstroke, a level 400 undead human formerly known as a Death Apostle. Deathstroke has increased damage and defense values and wielding a sword and can defy death once with a cooldown of 72 hours. They also have the Battle Lich class, which is a caster class that can fight in melee or ranged combat, and all their skills have a dark attribute. Deathstroke has various titles and equipment such as the Doom Knight Armor and Great General Loki's Warglaive. They also possess several skills such as Destructive Smash, Spectral Bomb, and Demon's Call/Demon's Maw. Deathstroke also has several class skills such as Bulwark, Charge, and Ground Breaker. It appears to be describing different abilities and skills that a player can use in a video game-like environment. For example, the skill, Raise Undead, allows the player to summon undead creatures that require mana to remain active. The level of the skill determines how many undead the player can summon at once. Other skills, like Final Phantasm, create a powerful effect that lasts for a limited time and has specific conditions for use. Some abilities, such as Infernal Aura or Ray of Flames, deal damage to enemies in various ways. Video game has legacy items, which are presumably rare and powerful pieces of equipment that confer unique benefits to the player. There are also passive skills that provide permanent benefits. Like increased regeneration or immunity to certain effects, Conquest is a massive multiplayer online game where players can explore a fantasy world, complete quests, fight monsters, and battle other players. The game features a wide variety of characters, equipment, and abilities for players to use as they progress through the game. In the story of Conquest, there are many different factions and groups that players can join. One of the most important groups is the Undead Legion, which is made up of powerful undead warriors. Members of the Undead Legion have different ranks and abilities depending on their level of skill in the game. Another key aspect of the story is the ongoing conflict between the Qin Empire and the rebels who oppose their rule. Players can choose to fight for either side, and there are many quests and missions related to this conflict throughout the game. One major event in the story of Conquest is the restoration of the Death Heart. This powerful artifact had been damaged and was no longer functioning properly, but a group of skilled players were able to work together to repair it. This led to new challenges and opportunities for players as they explored the renewed power of the Death Heart. Another significant event is the ongoing effort to liberate regions that are under the control of the Qin soldiers. Players can work together to free these regions and earn rewards for doing so. One notable achievement for players is the ability to construct a Leviathan, a massive war machine that can be used to dominate in combat. However, building a Leviathan requires significant resources and expertise, so only the most dedicated and skilled players are able to accomplish this feat. There are also various super guilds in the game that players can join. These guilds offer unique benefits and rewards to members, but they often require a high level of commitment and skill. The game continues to expand with new updates and expansions. These updates introduce new regions, characters, equipment, and abilities for players to discover and explore. In the online game Conquest, Dave has just leveled up his skill, Destructive Smash, to Amateur 2 and received a quest from Master Judah to deliver a sealed letter to the bishop at the church in the northern part of town. After arriving at the church, the bishop gives Dave his first-class quest to defeat 25 skeleton soldiers, which is too difficult for his current level. Shortly after, Dave meets two players, Bone Breaker and Stainless Steel, who invite him to join their party to complete a quest related to killing undead creatures. They give him equipment and potions as they head to a dangerous area. Dave is hesitant about their intentions but accepts their offer since he is only level 1 and cannot lose anything if he dies.